Mahadev. Jupiter Rahu Moon Conjunction, which is one of the most interesting conjunctions in Vedic astrology. How does this provide a gift of a revolutionary mind which makes one a refined rebel? Let's figure it out in this video today. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and watch till the end. So, you see, Rahu, who is the north node of the moon, is now conjunct with not only the moon but also the most benefic planet Jupiter. When they are separately two planets together, Jupiter Rahu creates Guru Chandal Yoga. Rahu Moon creates this very exceptionally intuitive, complex eclipse giving yoga. Okay, and you see, Jupiter Moon creates Gajakesari Yoga. Now all of them have come together. Jupiter Rahu was here in somewhere in your particular house, in that sign where you have that, and Moon came. Okay, because Moon takes 28 days only to encircle the zodiac belt. So Moon came there, and that time you are born, or this particular native was born. So this very interesting conjunction was formed. So here how these people are becoming revolutionary, because see, Guru Chandal, which is Rahu Jupiter, is itself a very scientific minded revolutionary kind of conjunction, which I have explained in detail here, I think one and a half year back here. Okay, so please watch it here. Jupiter and Rahu is very scientific mind who want to rebel against the conventional norms and conventional ideas, and don't want to take in whatever the Guru says. Guru meaning whoever who has the authority of saying something, somebody who has 100,000 subscriber in YouTube, okay, or some author, or his some uncle who visits his home during tea break with his dad, okay, or some professor of his college, or someone, okay, the Jupiter people, the 9,000 elder people. He doesn't want to believe just like that, because that is the internal Rahu working and rebelling against the Jupiter. Because Rahu is a very scientific energy. Rahu is all about engaging and creating, engaging with endeavors, doing endeavors to accomplish tasks, achieve goals, or build stuff. Okay, a scientist building a software, or a mechanical engineer making a new machine, okay, or an automobile engineer creating the most efficient engine which takes less amount of gas. Okay, so this is Rahu. Now Rahu is Jupiter. Now Moon is also there. What happens with Moon? Again, watch this video here, you know the drill. Okay, Rahu Moon is a very interesting conjunction. The very first video of this channel, you must watch this. Okay, Rahu Moon, in short, it brings in turmoil, agitation. How? Because Rahu always tries to engage the mind with various activities, various engagements and endeavors, because the mind feels, with association of Rahu, that he or she is not doing enough. He or she is doing less than others, and it brings in somehow that illusion of Rahu, that they feel that deep down within, subconsciously, they feel they are inferior. They think they are not doing enough, so they must do more and more, and they somehow, because of this overcompensation, this overreaction of their mind, they become emotionally exhausted, agitated, and turmoil comes. Okay, so that is Rahu Moon. Now Rahu Moon and Jupiter. Rahu Moon nature, is it going away? No. Is it there? But Jupiter is there, Gajakesari Yoga effect. Jupiter is the only planet who can control the mal influences of Rahu, the malevolent, malefic, rebellious energy, or let's say the demonic energy. The Rahu is a demon, right? The head of the demon, Swarambaru. So Jupiter not only can control him, but he also can nullify or filter out, refine the rebellion or the Datya energy, the demonic energy, the too much activity within, too much endeavor, too much of pravritti within, by bringing his beneficial, sattvic, cool, benevolent, benefic effects. So that's why Jupiter is the boss, he is a hero. Devatanam rishiyancha gurum kanaka sannibam bande bhutang trilokesham tang namami brahaspatim. He is the guru of the deva, okay, worshipped by all. Very important. Now, here what is happening? Rahu Moon effects are there. Emotional turmoil, agitation, difficulties, internal conflict, this illusionary conflict where he thinks that I am inferior, which is the illusion, because nobody is inferior, nobody is superior. Jupiter does bring that down, but he cannot do it completely because Rahu is there. Rahu has to, obviously he has to do his job, right? So he is the north node of the moon. He likes controlling the moon, and moon ends up giving into the Rahu's energy. So here, irrespective of this Rahu's upper hand, Jupiter's the benevolence makes everything refined. Okay, so they become refined rebels. They are the one, those who are rebelling. They have the revolutionary mind, the gift of a revolutionary mind, right? It's a gift. Why am I calling it a gift? It's a gift. It's a gift to have a revolutionary mind. It is such, pathetic condition if somebody who is born as a human being, who doesn't have curiosity, who doesn't have any questions in his mind, he becomes less than a human being, a brute, an animal who doesn't ask questions. We are born with a higher, far greater intellect, the most superior animal on this planet Earth, so that we can ask questions, discover and invent, okay, and be free. That's the job of human beings. Free means what? Be intellectually free, spiritually free. Know that we are one with all. We are all connected. Somebody is in Africa is connected to me. You are watching somewhere in Canada or in Sweden or in Dubai or in Tamil Nadu, you are connected to me. We are all one. Okay? Advaita. So we are supposed to understand that. That is what the intellect is there for. The discernment. Okay? The quality of discerning. All these have come. So it's a always good quality to have a revolutionary mind, have revolution. So these kind of minds have only contributed towards the humanity. Imagine 200 years back, there was no antibiotics. Forget COVID, you would die out of a fever. You would die out of a cut on your skin. Okay? So, now the days of AI, somebody is rebelled against conventional coding when everybody has to type codes in, hours and hours. Somebody has created, somebody thought about it. He rebelled against that conventional practice and he thought about it and he created now what is happening, very well, right? So, like that, these people, they question everything and anything and everything before taking it in. But they are not the conventional, infamous Guru Chandal, where the Guru Chandal, actually why it is called, there are people, those who are too much of bad influence of Rahu, those who have, the malefic and the ignorance, those who have, they are very disrespectful. Yes, I have seen. Okay, so it's not that all of them are nice and they all become scientists. No, everybody do not become scientists. Okay, does not become scientists. So this bad Guru Chandal, which can take a person's mind rogue, here due to the the association of three planetary conjunction, because the moon is also there, the mind itself is present, on top of which all these are happening, it brings in that sattvic quality, that pure quality, which brings in refinement. The refined rebel. So they become rebel, but they are very not disrespectful, they are respectful. Their question is like, if he disagree with a professor or a school teacher, he would be first like, why he said that? He would first disagree, then to come home, then again he would think, then again, he will have a very soft and calmer approach towards finding out the result, which is actually correct, But in other cases, those who are, very malefic Rahu, Guru Chandal, two malefic those who are, they will have a kind of like a very tamasic qualities. Immediately they will disregard, okay. They will not ready to accept anyone. That's why I said floxinous nullification on that video. Okay, so, but here it's not that, because Jupiter is there. Okay, so this is a wonderful conjunction. These people can learn anything, and their life should all be about learning. Okay, learn and enjoy. Add more and more meaning to your life. Jupiter means all about meaning. Jupiter adds meaning to our life. We feel meaningful. Okay. Whenever we add meaning to our life, whenever we think, okay, what we are doing is meaningful. You joined a new company and you are very happy, and you come home, while coming back home in the cab, you rationalize that yes, this job is good, all people are good, I am feeling good. So that is meaningfulness. Okay. So that meaningfulness results in contentment, which brings in happiness. So Jupiter does that. So how your Jupiter will be happy? When you question, but not like a very annoying kind of a very malefic Rahu type of, a very calmer, softer. I have seen videos of Indian Institute of Science, okay, which is the most premier institute of India, like how MIT is there in MIT or Caltech is there in US, like that. Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore in India is the most premier than the IITs also. Okay, so I have seen students fully influenced by Rahu, okay, wearing full funky dress, hair colored, okay, attending some class. Now funky dress, colored hair means Rahu, okay, but how he got there? Because of his good Rahu. He did not simply rebel against his teachers. He questioned his teachers. He probably, studied way more than others, and he secured a very good rank in GATE, which is one of the most difficult the admission tests for engineers in India, and he secured a job there. Secured a place there, right? So that kind of Guru Chandal, that's a good Guru Chandal. Highest of the high Guru Chandal. Now that guy can become a scientist. He can do innovations. He can do anything. So similarly, it not has to be scientist. Somebody can be an author, somebody can be an economist, somebody can be anyone, a social worker or actor, anyone, you name it, okay. But bring that innovative spark within through this right question asking, right analytical question asking attitude. Through that, you not only bring more and more meaning to your life, and in result you become content, but you also contribute to society. Okay, you do innovations for others. And look at the contrary, the people, the Guru Chandal, even bad or good, whatever, where they don't want to accept the conventional teachings, even the conventional teachers also, they don't want to accept them. Even the biggest of the biggest discoveries, the scientific inventions were not accepted at the beginning. The Bell Laboratories, telephone, Graham Bell, that was mocked at and laughed at. Imagine, somebody invented telephone, You can talk to someone far away who is there far away. You can talk to him. You will hear his voice, and they are telling that this is useless. It is telegram is better. Okay, so like that, all the good things has to go through mockery and lot of difficulties, lot of obstacles. But that doesn't mean that one soaks in that particular idea and starts mocking others or not accept anyone. Okay, so I think you understand what I mean. Anyways, so you get the main picture here. Okay, it's a very good conjunction. You're very lucky to have all two planetary conjunctions infused together in one house. And as I have said many times, that 3 planetary conjunctions are always bigger and better and more powerful, because out of 33.33% planets are coming into one house out of 9 planets. This is Vedic astrology. We don't take Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. So out of 9, 3 planets are coming into one house. So that house is so active. Take care of that house, whether it is 12th house or 8th house. Anyhow, you people watch so many videos, you know what the houses mean, right? So understand the main concept, subscribe to my channel, watch other videos, have better refined understanding and change your life. Do not stagnate at any level. Okay, you are a human being, you can do anything and everything. Okay, you can create your own destiny. Everything is in your hand. Okay, so on that note, I hope you have learned something new, something very, very important which will change your life and add meaning to your life. So if you agree with me, please leave a comment. Yes, that will, or whatever you want to say, and give me a like here. Please subscribe, check out the playlist, and if you want a personalized session with me, go to my website down below, www.astroraja8.com, and I will talk to you live. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Har Har Mahadev.